What's up, guys? My legal name is History Football, and today we are doing greatest teams of all time tier list. Let's go! All right, here's the deal 15 icons down the bottom, one for each team. I'll take you through who we got. This is Brazil 1958, Barcelona around 2010, France 98, AC Milan in the late 80s, early 90s. This is Brazil 1970. This is Spain 2008, 2010, 2012. Obviously, Argentina 86. This is Barcelona 2006, the Champions League. France 2018, of course. You can't see that, but that's Haaland. Obviously, Manchester City winning the treble last year. Obviously, Ronaldo at Madrid. This is when Jose Mourinho was the coach a good 10 years ago or more now, 2011, 2010. Argentina 2022 World Cup, of course. This is Holland, Netherlands, 1974. This is obviously Brazil, 2002. And this is Barcelona 2015. So we've got three different Brazils, three different Barcelonas, two Argentinas. Whatever, let's do it. So there's 5 tiers. So here's the deal 15 teams, they're in a tournament, round robin, they all play each other once. 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw. Who's going to be on top? Who's going to be on the bottom? This is what I'm going to tell you what I think. The tiers undefeated, strong, 50-50, weak, loser. You get the deal. All right, let's go into it. First, Brazil 1958. I have to admit I'm quite biased on this because I love the old Brazilian teams. We've got Garrincha here. Pelé played in 58. There was also a player called Didi, who you've never heard of, but he was the best player. Oh, it's a very tough one where to put them. The reality is they are strong, but if you're putting them against these other teams, where are they going to finish up? I think they're below average. I'm going to put them in the weak category. Okay, next is Barcelona 2010, Guardiola. Look, we all know this is one of the best teams of all time. This bloke on the ball, you just can't stop him. Obviously, Xavi was playing at the time. Iniesta was playing. They were just phenomenal. Obviously, they're going to be undefeated. There'll be a couple draws in there, but look, obviously one of the best teams of all time. We don't even need to talk about it. Okay, France 98. This is where it gets interesting. I'm a huge Zidane fan. I love the way they won that tournament. They pumped Brazil 3-0 in the final. But if you look at the teams on this list, some good teams. I don't I couldn't say that this is one of the better teams on this list. I'm gonna put it in weak. I'm gonna put it in weak. Okay, what do we have next? Okay, AC Milan, as you probably know, they had the three Dutchmen playing for them. They had Frank Rijkaard, they had Ruud Gullit, and they had Marco van Basten. Absolutely phenomenal. One of the best teams of all time. But if you're comparing to these other ones, I'm tempted to put them in strong because they undoubtedly are strong. But where would they finish if we had a tournament of all these teams? Probably smack bang in the middle. Probably smack bang in the middle. Okay, next. This is Brazil 1970. Obviously undefeated. I don't think I need to say too much. I mean, I could do a video just on that team on its own. So many superstars in there. Jairzinho, Ribeirinho, obviously Pelé. If these two teams played each other, that would be absolutely phenomenal. Okay, next we have Spain 2008/2010/2012. Who could forget this team? Fernando Torres, David Villa, Xavi, Iniesta, Xabi Alonso, etc., etc., etc. It was insane. I really want to put this team up here and undefeated. I really want to, but I think I'm going to put them in strong. I'm tempted to just put every team up here and undefeated, but that's just ridiculous. The reality is they probably would lose to like this team, for example. Okay, who we got next? Oh, this is where it gets interesting. Argentina 1986. You all know Maradona carried them to the title. Apart from Maradona, can you name a single player on that team? No, neither can I. Actually, I can, but I can tell you there was no one anywhere near his level. It was very impressive what they did. But if you took that team and they were playing in a tournament against all these other teams, they are going to lose, lose, lose. Don't get me wrong, Maradona will get some amazing goals throughout these losses, but they're going to lose the majority of their games. All right, who we got next? 2006 Barcelona. I absolutely love this team. I remember watching Ronaldinho, and just the way he played was just spectacular. Um, Again, tempted to put them up here in the strong category. Oh my God, there's some really good teams on this list. I think I need to put them down here in weak, which is ridiculous because they're not weak at all. But for example, I think they'd lose to this team. I think they'd lose to this team. Someone's got to lose. Okay, interesting. This is France 2018. Obviously, Mbappe. I do like that team. I don't think they were particularly convincing in the tournament. I don't think they had a particularly hard run. The final was obviously easy for them. Definitely better than Maradona's Argentina 86, but not by much. I think I'm going to put them here in the weak category, and I'll revise these at the end, but this is what I'm doing for now. Okay, Man City won the treble last year. Guardiola's the coach. Haaland up front really completed them. Some of you may disagree, but I think I'm going to put them in undefeated. I really think this team is going to wipe the floor with just about any team in history. And that's what I think. Okay, here we go. Real Madrid with Ronaldo in the Mourinho era, particularly. Some of the derbies between Real Madrid and Barcelona at this time blew my freaking mind. Um, it's a good team. It's better than this team. Not as good as that team. I'm tempted to put it in strong, but I think 50-50 for now. We might revise that later. Okay, another interesting one. Argentina 2022 won the World Cup with Messi. Absolutely love Messi, greatest player in the history of the game. But I just don't think this team's going to fare too well. I remember before the World Cup, I looked at the squad and I saw Messi, Di Maria, and then a whole heap of no names. And I said, this team cannot win the World Cup. And obviously, I was spectacularly wrong, and they did win the World Cup. But yeah, look, round robin, if they're going to play all of these teams once, they're going to lose more than they're going to win. In fact, they're going to lose a lot more than they win. I'm going to put them down in the loser category. These two teams battling it out for a couple of points. Okay, next is a team I absolutely love. Netherlands 1974, Johan Cruyff. They actually lost the final to West Germany. They should have won that game. I would love to put this team up in undefeated. I would honestly love to. But if they were so good, they would have won the final against West Germany. There's obviously some chinks in their armor. So by default, I'm going to drop them down to strong. Next, we have Brazil 2002. They had Roberto Carlos, they had Ronaldo, they had Ronaldinho, they had Rivaldo. Freakish team, won the World Cup easily. Easily, to be honest. They're right up here in the strong category. Below Brazil 1970, but not by much. Okay, who else have we got here? This is Barcelona 2015. We had Messi, we had Suarez, we had Neymar. Very attacking minded team. Luis Enrique was the coach. They weren't playing tiki taka like some of the earlier teams. Great to watch though. I'm going to put them in the middle. I'm going to put them 50-50. Okay, and I do want these categories to equal out. So I think one of the weak needs to move down to the loser. I honestly think that these guys are going to struggle. So that's it, guys. Please leave a comment if you agree or disagree. Had to make some hard decisions here today. I think it's ridiculous to call these teams losers and these teams weak, but someone's got to lose. So that's where it's at, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.